is We Are Famous. I'm Silver Bunk.
I'm your man CL.
What's going on, homeboy?
What's happening? What's happening?
Look, before we get started, we want to thank all the subscribers and people who view We Are Famous. And if this your first time, go ahead and hit the notification button and the like button so you can be notified when we come on. Go ahead, homeboy. What you got to say?
Yeah, I want to shout out my boy David out there at Ellie Electric, man, out there in Pasadena, Texas. We like to appreciate you for always supporting you on top of everything. Every time I see you, you always come on, hey, what's up, CL, with the bullshit. So I appreciate that. We appreciate the pins right here that you contribute to us, and the Houston Rockets and the Texan pins that you give from my boy Sinbo.
Appreciate
you know
that.
he H-Town for life.
Yeah.
I'm a H-Town for life for sure as well. But we appreciate that, man, and thank you for the support, and pass it on to any and everybody else you feel
appreciate
like you
that, man. We're going to put his info on the screen.
Yeah.
But look, let's get into it.
Let's get it.
So today, man, we're going to talk about healthy male relationships. Males being friends with each other.
Right.
So the question is, do men struggle with friendships? I think they do. What you think?
I think men make it as complicated as men make it.
What you mean?
I think me and you been knowing each other for years.
Yeah.
Years and years and years. But and this is probably the most since we've been doing this show that we didn't been seeing each other this much. But at the same time, we always had a healthy relationship, because I never hated on you and what you had going. What you had going was what you had going. What I had going was I had going, but we just had that respect for each other that every time we see each other, we show love. And everybody can't handle other people progressing in life. You know what I'm saying? They can't handle it. So I think it all depends on the person. I know me and you, we may be a rarity when it comes to congratulating our friends and being sincerely happy for our friends, but everybody may not be happy for our success and what we going through and what we doing. So
I totally agree. And this subject kind of popped in my head this morning. And we haven't even talked about it much.
No.
But I think this is gonna be a good show because I see it going on daily. You know, I have a very few people I actually call friends, and I look out for what you just said. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't be happy for you just to be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Unless they benefiting in some type of form or fashion. But let's go through the evolution of a friendship.
Let's get it.
So when we growing up, we young. You know, you can spend a lot of time with your homeboy. You might play video games, basketball, you know, spend a whole lot of time.
Right.
That's where you bond, you know. But then you probably get married, have kids, get a career, you know, all kind of stuff happening in between time.
Hopefully a career.
Yeah. So it's very rare you take a childhood friend all the way through adulthood and however long you live, you know, because a lot of things and situations happen throughout the relationship.
Right.
I have a very few friends I met that I consider friends after my childhood.
Right.
You know, because I think those are just acquaintances. And
Associates.
Yeah. And what I mean by that is exactly what you're saying. A lot of the people I try to surround myself with is people that's genuinely happy for you, because I'm genuinely happy for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a thing. You know, I sit back and I watch people hate on a person they call their homeboy. Right. Their homeboy can do as much, go out the way for them and do all kind of stuff to help their life get better, and they still jealous of their situation. You know, and to me, I can't be your friend like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to put themselves part of your situation when they see you succeed in something. Because you get a whole bunch of people, when you have a vision of what you want your life, and even it ain't even got to be a career. It can just be a hobby, something you're doing right now, and it just turned to a career. Right. You got a whole bunch of people that's happy when you make it to where you're going, but they ain't not there through the journey. Right. And then once all of a sudden you get through the journey and they start seeing success, now all of a sudden they want to come back around and not even want to be part of the success part, but you weren't part of the struggle. So how all of a sudden you want to be part of everything I succeeded at and struggled at and put my money and time and energy to, neglecting my kids at times, neglecting my wife at times, and even sometimes neglecting myself at times to be successful. You weren't there for none of that there. But as soon as I make it to the top, now all of a sudden you want to be like help your boy out, or let your boy get in this, on this, and let your boy get in on that.
Well, yeah, you know, and I'm gonna give a real example of a situation. Of course, everybody know me. I have a record company. You know what I'm saying? I've been in music business for a minute.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah. Behind the scenes, you know, all that type of stuff. So listen, one time I was promoting a comedy club, and a friend of mine. This dude is a friend of mine. He's gonna see this. He's gonna know what I'm talking about. But we okay. We know we get past little stuff like this.
Okay, so you're gonna do a disclaimer. So, but if y'all pass it, can you say his name, or can you just gonna leave it like it is?
I'm gonna leave it like it is. I'm not gonna say his name because he might have other situations going on with others, and I don't want him to think he do me the same way. So
you don't want to mess up.
Yeah, I don't know how that'll work with him. You know,
see that show growth. Because some people say the name not worried about what somebody else got going on down the line, but see, you worried about what he may have going on down, even though you could say his name. But that's a good look. That's a good look.
It's about me and him, though. You know, I don't know in other situations. So I'm promoting this comedy spot that he brought to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I get the venue secured. They get the comedians and all that. So his job was to take the promotional material and pass it out. So the first night, you know, we at the comedy club. We suited and booted. I got comedians there I didn't pay for. I'm bankrolling, right? So when he get there, he get that kind of late club night. Nobody's there. So I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? You supposed to promote the spot. And, you know, I guess he wasn't paying attention. He popped his trunk open. All the promotional material.
Still in the trunk.
Still in the trunk. Now, we could have fell out. I could have fell out with him behind that. But you know what? I already knew he was kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? So I charged it to the game, you know, and we readjusted. He wasn't over promotion no more.
Right.
You know, just stand at the door, bro. Be a greeter. You know what I'm saying? I had to find
something for him to do.
Yeah, I had to find a role for him. Right. So, but most people fall out, especially dudes. They fall out because they felt like they lost a couple of dollars. You know, that dollars was more important than a friendship.
Right.
And so, since we talking dollars, and then another thing, man, with friends, right? Male friends. You know, you can have male friends that's in a different pay scale, tax bracket, let's say.
Like me and you.
I don't know what your pockets is.
I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know.
We don't
pocket watch.
Yeah, we don't pocket watch.
I know where I'm at, and I know where you at. I kind of got an idea where you at right now.
You know where I'm at, but that's fine.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me get into it.
Go ahead.
So, I have a group of friends we travel with. You know what I'm saying? You one of them. You know. I don't know what everybody make.
Oh, I'm a friend too, huh? I'm a friend.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't got much friend. I'm glad I'm a friend.
Yeah, I'm not scared to say that. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there publicly because it's a lot of people where we from can't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's their problem. You know. But another story, another day. But anyway, with the economic situation, we travel.
Yes.
I want to I want to travel with people I like being around. So the trips that we plan, me and my wife, we try to make them where it's affordable, where everybody can go. When we there, we're not talking money. All we do is play dominoes, have fun. Nobody's worried about the monetary situation because it's already handled.
Right.
I'm not picking people saying, hey, he got the money, I want to go on a trip. See, that'll never work.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That'll never work because, you know, that's just how life goes. So I don't judge a man about his pockets. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could be broke and we have fun playing dominoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. And the people I consider friends, they don't stay in my pockets. Like if they going through a tough situation, let me just call him. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real friend.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I like the fact I appreciate y'all always inviting us. That let me know that our friendship means something. I'm one of the ones that you like being around. We love talking shit and swallowing a little spit. That's what we do. Yeah. But everybody can't take the talking shit, swallowing spit part. So that's another thing. So that's why when you say friendship and everything, with everybody got to understand who you are and complications in men's friendship. Everybody got to be able to accept the fact of your financial status, your bullshit status, talking shit. But everybody can't handle everything that come along with it. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, when you got a true friend, people don't get into their feelings about different stuff when you know a friend and a person intent. And we not being malicious when we joke about. Sometimes we cut deep when we joke. We cut deep sometimes, but everybody can't handle.
I mean the way we joke. 9 out of 10 people probably would never mess with either one of us again. So I get that. You know, that's kind of where we from.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, man, men are more sensitive than women. You know, like I could just beat somebody in dominoes, and if I say dime to dummy, you know, it depends on who the person is.
Yeah.
He might take dummy and just run with it. Now, how I was raised, my whole family is a dummy when it comes to dominoes. Everybody's got dime to dummy on or whatever. You know, it's nobody that take it personal. You know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with guys, friendships, you know, you got to kind of watch that. That's why I don't say I got a whole bunch of friends. I got some associates.
Very few friends.
Then the next thing, man, this, and this is real important.
Yes, sir.
Learn how to support your friends, man. If your friend have a business, right? Let's say that I don't know, you was a window washer.
Why I got to be the window washer?
I mean, okay, let's just take it back.
I'll ride with it. I could be buffing flows. Window washer, that's a step up. So I'll take the window washer. Hey, man,
what if you had a window washing business and you had all the corporate accounts downtown? See, you looking at it small. That's your problem. That's not my problem. But let me give you a better career. You know
I'm good with window washer. I'm cool.
Let's say you was a website builder, right?
Yeah, because I'm scared of heights. So I'm window washing. Somebody else going to be up there, not me.
You design websites and your websites is fire. And I needed a website. You know, man, stop asking your friends for discounts. Pay the rate.
Yeah.
You know, put a comment in Facebook or whatever social media on and say, hey, man, go try my friend. You know what I'm saying? It won't hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem that men have, supporting each other publicly. You know, and paying the full rate. Yeah.
But for us, that go back to support again. Any and everything people do, and I only can say with my people because I don't experience that with other people. Because we go other places and we pay whatever price that those people put on the thing. You can try to talk them down all you want to, and you still gonna pay their price at the end of the day. But when it come to us and relationships we have with us. Every time you look around, you want a discount. I don't care if you're doing music. If you're selling your music out the trunk, next thing you know, you tell a guy $10, he want to say $5. You know what I'm saying? If you're selling T-shirts out the trunk, next thing you know, you say $25, they want to talk you down to $15. So we don't support us as a people, but we'll go spend our money elsewhere and pay whatever price that. I'm not just going to say the white man or the Mexican or any other race or the Asian, but from the outside looking in, we'll do all we can for those other races, but we don't stick together when it comes to our own.
Well, you're right. And, you know, we just need to do better with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you consider somebody your friend. And then, you know, the last thing about this, and then we're going to move on.
Yes, sir.
Is life is more enjoyable when you can do things with your friend. You know, let me give you an example. Well, if I go, I want my friend to go. I'm going to give you an example. Big Chill. Rest in peace, big homie. Yes, you know, a lot of people really couldn't figure out me and Big Chill. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm taking him places that I take him. I want him to enjoy it too. I don't want to come back and be like, hey man, I went to such and such and you wasn't there. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Experience life differently. And hopefully the time that he was here and me and him spent together, I gave him those moments where he can enjoy life instead of always being in one little, you know, part of the world. You know what I'm saying? I let him experience different things. And that's what men have to do. Stop being the only one. I'm the only one who can go do this. I don't want to be the only one who can go to Jamaica and stay in a private villa. Have you ever stayed in Jamaica in a private villa?
Recently?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just asking. Have you ever?
I thank you for the.
No, you're not thanking me.
Yeah, I'm thanking you. We experienced a home, a big Airbnb home. I don't know if
that's what it was. It was a villa.
It's a villa.
Yeah, I'm trying to help your vocabulary.
Because I know villa. Sometimes you got these separate little things, but as a whole,
call it whatever you want to. Was it a big house?
It was a big house.
Did they have maids and
people
butlers?
waiting on us hand and feet? Right. And so, we didn't have to do too much of nothing. But
so my point is, I whooped your ass beachside in Domino's. Live.
You want to roll with that?
Live.
Show the footage.
I got it.
Show the footage. Don't be giving false stuff now, because I will put
but
some.
Listen,
put
the point I'm trying to make is I didn't come back home and say, man, that was a nice house. You know, these nice maids and this and that. You experienced it.
Yes.
And you would do the same for me.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So, man, treat your homeboy, man. You ain't got necessarily got to pay his way, but make it possible.
And
then
the thing is,
invitation it could just be an invitation.
And if you got a true homeboy, and it ain't about paying his way, but if he can meet you halfway, and then that lets you know, okay, this is something I really want to do. Let him meet you halfway. I can't just fund you and your whole family. Right. If I could, I would, but sometimes you can't fund them and their whole family. But if you got someone want to meet you halfway, that at least showing that they trying to put some effort in and say, hey, man, I'm just not freeloading off you. I want no free ride. I'm going to at least try to meet you halfway. And then when they experience what you experience, I guarantee you next time, that's going to give them something to look forward to. And then they'll start managing their money better and start trying to make things happen for themselves. So sometimes what you do, meeting them halfway, can be a perfect example for lift them up in the future where next time they can have everything on their own.
That sounds great, what you just said. Mm-hmm. But it's people that do that and you still have hate. See, guys need to recognize when somebody hating on them. Mm-hmm. When they envious of them and get away from them. No matter how much you love that person,
right?
You have to just put, molecules in between, that person.
I understand that.
Man, this is Simbo.
I'm your man, CL.
And we all famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.